All right, so after that wah-wah intro, Jimmy kicks the wah-wah off, and the band comes in, the bass and drums, and he starts playing the main rhythm part, which is based around E. But he never really plays a full E chord. He plays... So what you've got is this very Hendrixy sound. I'm bending second fret of the G string, bringing it back down, pulling off. But then, instead of just picking that one note, the D string at the second fret, I mute the G string and sound the top two strings together. Sometimes it's just the D string with the B string, which, when you have distortion, is very full sounding. Okay, following those first two bars, this is bar 15 of the transcription. He moves up to 12th position, and this is what happens throughout the tune. He's going to move back and forth from first position or open position, where I just was, to 12th position, E minor pentatonic, E blues scale. If you're going to play E minor pentatonic in 12th position, it would be played like this. So right here in bar 15. So I'm going to bend 14th fret of the G up a whole step. And then this is sort of an accidental thing. He picks the D string. It's caught underneath the fingertip. So it's an E note a half step higher. And then that G string is still bent from before, so you're holding it pre-bent. So you hit the muted strings and then slide down from the 17th fret. Then he moves back down to open position, plays the same figure as before. And then he bends this second fret of the G string up a whole step, and he starts moving his toggle switch back and forth. Now there's another way to get this sound, this toggle switch sound. Hendrix more often did it with his wah-wah pedal, and he would quickly turn the wah-wah pedal on and off. So you'd play the note and then hit the wah-wah on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, like that. Now, wah-wah pedals always come with these little rubber feet in the front of the pedal, which make it impossible to do that. So Hendrix would always rip those little rubber feet out. So if you have a wah-wah and you want to do this, that's the first thing you're going to have to do, is take those rubber feet out of the front of the pedal. And that way, it's much easier to turn it off. So if you use the wah-wah to get that sound, it would be done like this. So that wah-wah thing, that was in bar 17. And after holding that note and doing the wah-wah, bar 18. And this is kind of a neat thing right here. Hendrix, instead of playing a full E chord, fretted normally like that, he would usually just fret this note, the D string at the second fret, and the G string at the first fret, but get the A string with his middle finger too. So get both A and D strings at the second fret with his middle finger. So you'd have... And that way you get the sound of a full chord just using those two fingers. Later on in the tune, you'll hear him go. So hammer simultaneously, second fret of the D and first fret of the G. great variations. If you listen really closely, you can hear the difference between and. So this lick here, it's really cool. It's E minor pentatonic in 12th position. You're starting 15th fret of the B string, then up a whole step from D to E. But this is the cool part right here when you go from, you use your middle finger to bend that, and then immediately you have to pull up. So right there, bending with the middle finger, getting ring finger, pull off the index. And then slide down, hit the strings hard and slide down. And then Jimmy just vamps around down here, around the E in that same kind of. So usually on B2 you get the. And then occasionally on beat 4, or the upbeat, into the downbeat. 4 and. So starting from bar 21 through bar 24, you've got this.